go! Who's gonna get it into turn one? Pursuit gets away very, very well. Cohen, little bit iffy off the start, and there's a big crash. Mizzy's out anyway. I do not believe it. Already, they are in the bin. That's Cohen trying to get it back past. I don't know who got it there. 5-second penalty. But this is Vel says it's a severe collision with Pursuit, but that's maybe not actually legit. I don't quite know. But we're now going racing once again already. Dave Raptor's so close to the back of this. As Vale wants to have a look. We got a big train going for it right here. Is Cohen going to go for a move? No. This is Vale. Was going defensive. Almost had a look at Cohen. Dave Raptors gets a perfect run. He's going to make that move. Is he going to make it stick though? Or is somebody going to try and come back at him? Looking at the race leaders, Cohen dives to the inside line. And Pursoon doesn't have the advantage as they enter the corner. But now they get to turn two. He will have the inside line. Still side by side between the two. Gets a bad run. That's Pursuit down, and Dave Raptors is looking for the lead in the Grand Prix. He's into the lead. He's got it done on that soft tyre. Interestingly, the soft tyre. Fair enough. He's making it work, but he's going to have to pit around about lap 5. This is Vale sat behind. They're not going to go for any moves. No one's really going to go for any move. They're just waiting. Vinyl Cookie almost outbrakes himself, and he does outbrake himself. Makes contact there with Bassoon. Frantic is having a look, but not enough to make anything right now.
It looks to get some good traction down. He's going to use a sprinkle of the battery. Is he going to go for the move into the fast left-hander? He's going to look for it at least. Down the inside he goes. Vinyl Cookie needs to hold it around the outside. He gets the traction down nicely. He loses the car a little bit, but on exit, he manages to keep it just about. There's a bit of contact, but he manages to keep it just ahead.
Vinyl Cookie actually taking it to the pit lane, interestingly. No, they're not. They're just going to the inside as they let them go through. They didn't want to let Frantic through, though. Frantic was so close. He's now got the inside line. He's looking for the move on the Haas. Doesn't outbrake himself and make the move. Losing the rear does Vinyl Cookie. Frantic's a bit affected. He still has the advantage now. All over the rear end is Vinyl Cookie. Just can't get control of it right now. He's actually looking at going for the move already anyway. DRS available. Is he going to go for the double here? As there's no DRS for the Haas. Goes to the outside line. And that should be it. But Vinyl Cookie releasing the brakes to try and stay ahead. They might have the DRS here. Did they do enough to get it? Or does End Andrews have it? No, they do not. Doesn't matter anyway. They've lost it. They can't really make any moves on one another, but Robbo can as he goes for the switcheroo on Katana, who makes a slight mistake round the outside. The Alpine swoops, perfect stuff. Surely that's going to be the move. You don't go side by side into turn 10. Robbo looking for a move on Gilly. Gilly's going to go for it. JJ has run away, so no DRS available for Gilly. And that is going to be Robbo up. I doubt Gilly's going to fight it too hard. They do try and outbrake them, as they do have the DRS. But is it going to be enough? Is there going to be a switch back here for the Haas? Are they going to challenge? The straight line speed will still be there despite them having damage. And they've now actually lost a second position already, has Gilly. Try his best to get the move done now, as the tyres have something left in them. Because he's only going to get slower. JJ's only going to be more of a threat. JJ has the DRS as they go into the braking zone. Is he going to try and stick it to the inside? No. Robbo manages to squeeze him legally. Also side by side with End Andrews and Gilly, as End Andrews makes that move after their spin earlier on. Slowly making progress.
Dave Raptors is on the soft tyre, right? And he seems to be extending it. He's not losing too much time, mind you. The medium tyres can go about, what? Let's be realistic here. 12, 13 laps before they start to go off. But before puncture territory, I'd say 18 laps. Is he extending it to go to medium tyres? To do that soft medium? He'll be faster than the hard runners for quite a lot of the race until they pile into the mediums. He's already got a 3-second gap. So, is this an actual alternative strategy that we're seeing for once? Frantic is going around the outside of Vinyl Cookie. They break a little bit to get the DRS. Who got it though? I'm sure Vinyl Cookie got it actually. Going around the outside, he's spun and he's collected Frantic a bit. Wow. Just coming out of turn 2, he lost the car a bit, and now Robbo and Frantic are going side by side into turn 4. Robbo outbreaks him a little bit, rides the curb, but he's going to get the switch back on exit. But will he have the traction? Yes, he will. Those soft tyres not giving anything at the moment for him, and he's now Frantic's up into P5.
here we go. Robbo is going to have a look to the outside line, and he's going to swoop. That's Dave Raptors losing the lead of the Grand Prix. Maybe it is time to take it to the pit lane.
Puncture.
Oh, it is. It's a puncture. Robbo's going to have to be praying that it doesn't happen to him very, very shortly. I think they might have to both dive into the pit lane, and they are going to block each other by doing so. And Andrews is looking at a move on Frantic as best as they can. They want to just try and get a safe overtake done and then make that work. Yeah, and it is going to be Robbo extending by another lap as he lets Dave Raptors go into the pit lane. They're not going to risk anything. That is the rear left.
As Heisler actually retires on the exit of the hairpin, and will that be a safety car?
No, it won't, interestingly. Okay, so there's a bit of a runoff, which it seems that's where the car has gone.
Robot into the pit lane then. I mean, that's the wise thing to do. However, I'm quite surprised they extended it. And here he goes on to the medium tyres as expected. He'll be going to the end of the race.
He is going to push for it. ERS is held down firmly. DRS available to the inside line. He goes, and that will be the move done. He's going to make it stick. Robbo has to wait.
Oh, as Dave Raptors nearly runs right into the back of his teammate, and he's actually getting the overtake done on Robbo. That's incredible. Dave Raptors is now going to have the chance to overtake Ben down the inside into turn 4. Ben holds the racing line. He moves a little bit just before the braking. He squeezes him all the way up to the curbing. Dave Raptors makes a move, Ben makes a mistake, and now Robbo's going to make his way back through. Oh, it's a massive incident. Robbo and Benjamin, they make contact on the exit at turn 4 and they're both round. Catastrophe. Has Andrews got the DRS? He does. Remember that incredible straight line speed. He will come into fruition anytime soon. Dave Raptors is going to go right around the outside of Tafari into turn 1. Tafari will get the DRS, remember. Is he going to send it back down the inside? He has a little look and he's forced him wide. Dave Raptors had to leave a bit of a space there just in case, of course, he may have taken him out. If not, onto the straight. Now here comes Andrews around the outside of both of them. Wow. He covers off the inside so he can't make a dive bombing manoeuvre, and he's up in the P4. That is fantastic.
Fail into the pit lane, serving the time penalty, unfortunately. I wish you had the option to change it, but no. Serving the time penalty is what they have to do, and they'll leave the pit lane. That's going to drop them, not behind anybody except from Pursoon. It will drop them behind Pursoon. And Cohen, of course, they were leading the race.
Dave Raptors and Andrews are going for a bit of a tussle once again, and then Andrews retains position. So Dave Raptors can't find a way through it. He's really struggling. He's on that faster tyre, but Andrews just has the straight line speed, and he is also a quick driver. Don't discount that.
Curran, of course, leads the way. He's going to be the race leader. This is Vale. Unfortunately, will not have that. Soon might have a chance to catch it. He's got fresh tyres. Let's see who performs better on the medium tyre. Obviously, they get more grip. Maybe somebody's setup is more suited to a different tyre. We'll have to wait and see. But Curran leads the way. This Vale is pretty close. His tyres are going to be nice and warm as he tried to pit early for that undercut. So he might be able to catch up to Pursoon here, and he's going to have to charge if he wants to get to Curran.
But look at the traction from Mrs. Vale. It's absolutely sublime. Going down the inside, and he just rocket past him. No competition whatsoever. Now Cohen's his next target. 2 seconds ahead. This is Vale was still in this race.
Pursoon is staying behind. This is Vale. Not too close, but not really that far away either. And he's slowly, the Alfa Romeo is, catching up to Cohen. He's rapid in a straight line. Absolutely incredible.
Cohen makes a bit of a mistake coming out of turn 4. The gap is dropped. It's under a second now. He's going to be feeling the pressure, making a bit of a mistake. Maybe he's struggling with the traction a little bit. Maybe overestimating the medium tyres, actually. Now, coming into the DRS zone here, his lights are flashing. He's under 10%, and that's it. This is Vale has got DRS. The game has changed. And now it swings, and this is Vale's hands.
Actually, pulls away a little bit in the S section and does manage to get out of DRS range, but this is Vale. He's going to be rapid on a straight. Is it going to be quick enough? No, he won't be quick enough. Cohen has just got out of DRS range there. This is Vale didn't want to use any ERS. Maybe they're confident on their straight line speed down the start finish straight, and they don't even need to worry about it too much. And that is exactly what's happening right here. The ERS is available. Look at this. Let's see the straight line speed. ERS, he's not using it, doesn't need to use it. As I said, he's got the confidence just watch and see what the gap is when we get to the end of the straight. 5/10. Will it get to 4? It won't. It's probably did, to be honest. It's so close. This is Vale catching up to Cohen nicely. Is he really going to go for the moves this time? Cohen goes defensive. Doesn't even need to worry too much. Slight bit of contact. He's going to have to leave the space. No. Legal squeeze. Very aggressive. Pursoon, will he spot his chance to go for a move? Is it even going to be possible with the straight line speed of that Alfa Romeo?
Cohen, this is his good sector spell, so he needs to really buck up his ideas right now. But this is Vale seems to have, well, I don't know, he just seems to be actually getting used to this section as he makes a bit of contact with Cohen. This is what Pursoon needs. He made a bit of contact and they're coming onto the straight now. He's not going to go for the move. He thinks fairly of it.
The hour's available. He's going to go for the move this time around. Current has nothing he can really do about this. Pursoon, as you see, they watch behind. They're not going to be able to do anything. This is Vale securing that move. They don't go to the racing line. They make sure Curran doesn't try and jump him once again. Pursoon was hoping that those guys would have fought each other a little bit harder, but they decided not to, so he might have a bit of trouble.
These three battling for the lead of the Grand Prix. Pursoon makes a mistake, and he's almost round. He manages to keep it out of the wall and in a straight line just about, but that might be his chances to win over. Cohen is tailing behind. This is Vale going right to the inside, and whilst taking the fastest lap as well into turn 1. Cohen's got nothing, no battery whatsoever, so he can't even challenge into turn 1.
This man is the guy to watch. This is Vale wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. Absolutely incredible. Cohen P2, Pursoon will take a P3, and Andrews recovers and recovers again to P4 in the end for him. Robbo gets ahead of Dave Raptors. What heartbreak there for Dave Raptors. All that effort, and unfortunately on the last lap it's been undone. Fair enough to both of these guys to be able to take that strategy. He's going to let Dave Raptors go through in the end. Fair enough. This as well takes the win. Cohen in P2. Then we've got Pursoon in P3. And Andrews, Dave Raptors, Robbo, Katana, Gilly, Frantic, Vinyl Cookie, JJ, Gibby, Benjamin. Safari finishes off the grid as they have a time penalty. And then DNF was Heisler and Mizzy earlier on in the race.